Welcome to the Saturday stream. I hope everyone's having an awesome Saturday weekend. Today we are, I think as usual, we're gonna take it a little slow. Not gonna lie, since my girlfriend's been in Washington in her company trip, it's been a bit of a bummer, and I'm incredibly tired. I'm incredibly tired, and we've got lots of stuff. I've got lots of stuff to do right after this. Oof.
Oh, come on, Carlos.
True.
That's what happens to everything. I found my glasses finally.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Nice.
They're behind my couch.
Oh, nice. Hey, at least you found them. That's cool.
Oh yeah, I can finally see again.
Nice.
Sort of.
Hey, awesome. Nice. So,
Celebratory shot for finding glasses.
at some point, I should probably, go to the eye doctor, ophthalmologist, and, get my own eyes checked out, because sometimes I feel like I see things blurry. Like I'll be sitting in the couch, and the microwave clock, looks incredibly blurry when it used to not look blurry from across the room. And I was like, huh, does that look blurry to you? And my girlfriend be like, well, if I wear my glasses, no, it doesn't look blurry. So yeah, you should probably check your eyes out. True. I'll close this here.
Oh,
I'm
kind of cleaning up. I'll be right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's awesome. No problem. I feel like also at the same time, this Friday, the new Halo came out, the like pre-version, I guess test version came out for free, and I've been grinding on Halo for a couple of hours after work. So that's been cool. I actually can't wait. The official like release with the campaign and everything comes out December 7th or December 8th, I believe. I don't know, one of those two. And I'm super excited to play Halo again. After a while. I barely touch it. But
Very cool.
so on the docket today, I have to take care of the garden, of course, because like Saturday is always the garden day. I have to take care of the garden. I have to continue my quest to finish all the dishes. I also have to finish my laundry.
Then you don't just wash them as you go?
No, wait, why would I do that?
Once?
That's my L to take. I'm okay with that. I've accepted that.
Why are you like this?
And I'm also on my quest to do laundry. And, continuing my quest to do laundry. And I think the last final thing on the docket is to do another purge of my closet, because it's still not enough. Like, it's still not enough. I still have to figure out what I need to do to move and make more space. And I'm probably gonna have to end up traveling to my parents really quickly. They've been feeling sick for the last 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah. Back to back. It seems like my mom got some type of I don't know. My sister said it was like a viral infection, so I'm going to assume like a really bad cold. You know, like ever so often. It's not really the flu, but like ever so often you'll get like a really bad cold. It doesn't happen often, but you know when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a really bad cold that floors you for a couple of days. Um, that seems to have been what happened, and of course, because it's a viral cold, my dad got it too, so it's like back to back to back. So I'm hoping they're feeling a little bit better today. Well, at least this weekend, anyways. So I can go down there and just quickly drop off some stuff, and try to make space in this closet. I have a feeling. Well, to be honest, I have a feeling that I could probably make it work if I play Tetris with my closet and just like move stuff. So that's I'm gonna have to spend a few hours doing that because I really want to get that done. But I do feel like there's some things over there that are unnecessary. That could be is that oh I swear for a second, just for like the tiniest of seconds, I thought that was Bailey, like at a glance.
Oh no, that was my arm.
Yeah. But like, you know how like Bailey sometimes like comes up with his tail?
Yep.
Yeah, just for a split second. Like, I mean, just a glance because I was kind of looking at my closet. For a glance there, I thought it was Bailey for a split second. So I see the camera is pointed at your PC that you built. How long would it take you? Just generally, because I remember when you first built it, but that's not the same as putting it back together, right? Because you already have like everything in your head, right? Like the idea of how it goes.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with that today or not, honestly.
No, but generally speaking, like, and I know this isn't the first one, Bailey. I know this isn't the first one you've done.
Put it back together.
Yeah, like how long?
20 minutes maybe.
Oh, that's not bad. I'm just thinking like for the future.
I'm not 100% sure because when I put it together to not come apart.
Right.
So now that I want to take it apart, it's kind of like, shit. I bundled all these wild.
Oh no.
Oh.
No. But
Jesus?
That's okay. I mean, like the only reason I'm asking is because like maybe sometime at some point, maybe in the future. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a clip. Bailey. That's funny.
Baby. Babies.
Aww.
Back up. Okay, fine. Don't. Yeah,
that's
he
funny.
does that a lot. I might pick him up, and he'll do this thing where I pick him up and I'm holding him here, and then he just goes up and over, and it's like, oh, I don't want him to fall, so I lean over. He does it on purpose.
Yeah.
He knows I'm gonna lays down on my back. And I'm
Aww.
like, really?
That's cute though. That's cute.
Not cute when you're standing here like this.
Yeah, like you have to
Would you please?
You have to basically become a table. Like you become Bailey's table. That's funny.
He's ridiculous. When I go to the bathroom, either he gets on my lap or he gets in my pants, and then I can't get up and leave.
That's because he thinks that your pants are like his personal hammock.
Basically.
At least that's what he thinks. Hey Eric, how's it going? Is this the Majority Reporter David Pacman stream? Both actually. Both. Since David Pacman has been banned for 30 days, I decided to take it upon myself to pick up the mantle. I may have done a little bit of redecorating in the background. But that's okay. I'm sure Mr. Pacman will be fine with the additions. How's it going, my friend? How's it going?
almost wonder if I put this back together how it is, if it would work.
Yeah.
But I thought I messed up one of the cables. I just don't remember which one.
Uh-oh.
That's why I just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I get it. I was just curious.
I also need way better light in here. There's like no light over here. I can't see shit.
Really? From here? I mean, maybe it's because your phone is really awesome, but from here, it looks great.
Yeah, it's because of the phone. So basically, the reason you think the light is LED light here, and I have 2 windows in front of me.
Oh.
What you're not seeing is that this LED light puts light down right here. Look at the halo.
Yeah.
Right here. It's not over here on my desk.
Yeah.
And also because the desk has light coming up from it, makes it a little more tricky.
But either way, it looks, I mean, of course, it's hard for you because you're there, but for the camera purposes, it looks fine.
Well, yeah, that's basically what my studio lighting was built around. Not something with my PC, which was already done when I moved here.
Didn't know one of his remote studios was in Florida, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, I just decided to take over. I just decided to take over. I walked on by. I threw on my little ADT logo in the back over here on my chair, and yeah, that's it.
Walk on by.
So the reason why I was asking was because I'm curious to, or I want to eventually at some point, maybe, hopefully, kind of.
I told you I'd build your PC, just quit pussyfooting it.
Yeah, like, I mean, obviously the problem would be finding the resources, considering that I'm putting everything into trying to leave Florida from now on. From now on, everything is going towards, like, attempting to see what we can do to build up as much resources. Yeah, to hopefully leave within a year, maybe 2 at most. Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see how things turn out, and we'll see how quickly.
A little trailer and put it in the back, and you'll be fine. And you can
I don't know. I believe that it shouldn't take us more than, I would say, 2 years max. I mean, like, that's if everything goes wrong. And by everything goes wrong means it takes longer than expected to build up the resources, because, like, unfortunately, I can't Thanos snap a massive, I can't Thanos snap a down payment to either build a house or a currently an RV, because, like, we just got a Jeep. So yeah, that's like
family now.
Yeah. So we've got to build those resources back up, and then, like, hopefully use all of that to just go. I mean, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. I'll tell you that. It wasn't easy.
Not like I've done it or anything.
No, I know, but it's a big decision. It's a big decision, I'll tell you that. It's a big decision. I'm hopeful that it will happen within the next year or 2, but you'll get there sooner than you know. I appreciate that, Irked. I really do. I fingers crossed, alright? Fingers crossed.
You got this.
Just remember, Florida is very dear to me. Well, let me rephrase that. South Florida is very dear to me simply because of my family and things like that. So that's really the hard part, besides the obvious mammoth levels of work that's going to be put into leaving. But yeah, I think the hardest part at the end of the day will be the family,
you'll be alright. They'll come visit. They may even move.
Yeah.
They come visit. You never know.
That would be nice, but I don't see that. I've been my parents. I've been like talking to them, alluding to this idea I've been putting that seed in their head for years at this point that, hey, you know, maybe we should move, blah blah blah, things like that. I think like the thing that worries me, I mean, of course, you know, my parents are a little bit on the very very older side, is the things that I kept bringing them up, the thing that I kept bringing up to them is the idea of climate change, of course, because like, you know, I don't know that if I ended up trying to buy a house all by my own, you know, finally, can you imagine? I'm gonna be like 32. Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna be like 32 before I finally, like, maybe, and not even by myself, it's gonna be me and my girlfriend, to finally say like, oh yeah, I can finally like try to get a house. The last thing that I want to do is buy a house here. Like, I mean, I'm doing everything to avoid that for obvious reasons, right? Like, they're settled in, it makes sense. Yeah, it does. Oh, Rio. Oh, Rio. Because it does loom in the back of my head, right? Because, I mean, in a couple of decades, let's say we do buy a house here. In a couple of decades, we're gonna feel it. We're gonna feel it. One big hurricane, which is, we've been very lucky, but every time we avoid a big hurricane, it just makes the odds that more likely that the next season will get hit, you know? So it's like very, oh man, it's scary. Let me tell you, every time the hurricane season comes and goes,
hurricanes, man. Woo!
I'm 42 and I've come to terms with the fact that I will never own a house. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, and it's only because there are two full-time working adults
with good jobs.
Yeah.
Important.
Well, she's got a good job. I've got,
compared to most people, you have.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've got like what should be the bare minimum, which is I do make just about over 15 an hour. So I get like, I get what should be the bare minimum, which is about 15, just over 15 an hour, and plus her income is the only way. That's the only way that's gonna happen, because yeah, ain't no way. I can't, like, if I were to do this on my own, it'd be impossible. And by impossible, I mean impossible to do on one job. I would have to be working like 80 hours. Yeah, just sell it to Aquaman, that's right. I would have to be working like 80 hours by myself if I were to do it on my own. So that's just the state of, you know, the situation of how things are. And hopefully with everything going right, in a year or two we might be able to do it, you know. But yeah, my whole point is, if I have the ability, because like, oh yeah, and by the way, trying to buy a house here is like impossible. And trust me, we've tried.
House in Florida?
Right. And let me rephrase that as Erk say, it's an important qualifier. Trying to buy a house here in South Florida is impossible. And by impossible, I mean like a 2-bedroom house is like over 300,000. Ain't nobody, like, I'm sorry, but like I can't do that. It's like 300,000. I saw the other day, just out of curiosity, to see if like, hey, you know what? Because our first original thought, a couple of years ago, our first original thought was, hey, let's see if we can get a house, you know, kind of in the a medium point, and with the job and the parents. Try to find like a more medium point so that we can all kind of have a the fastest access to each other, right? Because of the family, I like to stay close, so on and so forth, right? So we took a gander at the prices. No way. No way. No way. There's just no way. Yeah. Here in Arkansas, 300,000 is 5 sections of land and 3 houses. Exactly. That's exactly my point. It's just not feasible. Definitely not feasible. Definitely not feasible. Stuck Informed. How's it going, by the way? I'm glad you're hanging out with us. So, yeah, no, correct. Stuck Informed is just... It's too... sorry, irked. It's too expensive. And, I mean, we tried. We tried looking at different types of houses here. It's just not a thing. Not possible. I'd have to do the Panhandle if I was going to afford a house in Florida. Yeah, it's good. Just gearing up for work this afternoon. Nice. Yeah, we can be of some entertainment before you start your work. So yeah, I'm bittersweet and excited and scared at the same time, because I know that it will be a jump. You know, it will definitely be a jump. I know that another streamer by the name of Dirtbag just recently got his house with his fiance, I want to say. So props to him. Do you have any destinations in mind? Somewhere that has mountains. That's not isolated, but not the city.
AKA perfection.
Right. Somewhere it's like it's not like the city, but not too isolated either. And there must be mountains. Come on, kitty. Come on. Hello, kitty. So yeah, somewhere that's kind of it has mountains, semi-isolated, but with access to you know, the city-ish. So Colorado. No, I'm thinking of like more on the lines of
we're talking coast people.
Yeah, like on the East Coast. We're talking like maybe I'll say the mountains in like North Georgia-ish, maybe North Carolina. Would be another idea. We're still working out the final details. Yeah, North Carolina is on the list. We're still working out the final details, but more or less somewhere around there. It seems like our prices, our ability is around that, around those areas. Unusual time for a stream, true. It is. We were supposed to be on the stream we usually start,
We're late.
we usually start about noon Eastern time for Saturday, Caturday. So maybe it's an unusual time for our normal stream, because our normal stream is Monday through Thursday, 9 AM. But for Saturday, Caturday, it's about noon. Glad you're with us, Hamidum. Appreciate you hanging out. North Carolina is beautiful. I love Eastern Tennessee. It was a rural but city too. Yeah. Oh, actually, we're going to Tennessee in a month to my non-biological brother's wedding, and so we're gonna go up there for his wedding, which is up, I think, like towards man, I want to say the Appalachian, right? Like all that area is the Appalachian Trail, right?
I don't know yet. Send me a thing where you're going. I don't know.
You call it Caturday, but I don't see any cats on screen. You clickbaited me, and now I shall cancel you. True. Wrong, actually. Wrong. If you were here a couple of minutes ago, you would know that there was a cat on stream. No, I'm kidding, my friend. I'm kidding. Oh, wait, can you see her little head? She's popping up her little head. There you go.
I was gonna say, I will go get a cat. Like hell.
Don't worry, Hominem. The good thing about Caturday is that there's usually multiple cats on stream at different times of the stream. So that's the cool part about Caturday. I was in Elizabethtown, right on the Appalachian Trail. Yeah. So I think they're gonna get married like somewhere in one of those like high up cities. I wish I could remember the name.
Yeah, come on, Carlos.
I gotta go back and look at the address. But we're also gonna stop by Bree's house. So we might do a small special stream.
Oh, impromptu.
Yeah, an impromptu crossover where we actually are finally in the same location.
For the second time in 3 years.
Yes, for the second time in 3 years. And yeah, I'm super excited to go and hang out in the mountains.
That's because the mountains are the best.
Yeah, it's cool. A small stream, exactly. SMOL, correct. I've got a cat in my lap, and she's digging her nails on the side of my stomach, but that's okay, because I'm a cat dad. She does this thing where, she doesn't, like, knead like she would on a blankie, but kind of like a half knead when she's, like, sitting on me or sleeping on me. It'll be like a half knead where she won't really go like completely like she would on a blankie, where she would like knead on the blankie like for 5 minutes straight. But what she would do on my lap or on the side is like put her claws on me, and I have no idea why. Now she's looking at me like, what? I'm just a cat. I'm just a cat and you are just a cat butler. That's it.
Exactly.
You are, I'm just a cat and you are a cat butler. Oh my god, that scared me. I forgot I had the, I forgot I had the dryer on.
Come on, Carlos.
You know, I've been trying for the past year and something that I've been in this apartment, to figure out how to deactivate the alarm on the dryer, but it just doesn't have that option.
Are you sure?
No, that's not always true. They have bears, that's true, sometimes. Moose, not here. And they have serial killers, no, not always.
Serial killers?
not the mountains I plan to go to. But I'm not in any of those fandoms, so I will avoid the mountains. I like the mountains just because of the beautiful view, and the couple of times that I've been where Bree is, man, the fall, like the actual changing of the seasons, the trees, it's just so beautiful. I love, like, I could probably just hang out in her backyard and be completely fine. With all the trees and the you know, her forest of a backyard.
Wee.
I really need to get like a GoPro because
Same.
oh man. So I'll describe it for you, chat, and I'll describe it for you, Bree, because like the camera doesn't really go down this angle, but so Vaquita is laying on my lap, and she has got her head nestled right on my arms and using it as a pillow, and she's purring up a storm. And it is the most adorable scene that I wish I had the ability to grab my cat cam and show you guys, but that would mean moving my arm that she's currently using as a pillow, so I actually can't do that. But you're just gonna have to trust me that this is the scenario that's happening. I've got her all like nestled up like I'm carrying her.
That's cool.
And now she's closing her eyes. Oh, chat, I don't know what to do because I'm holding her like a little baby and I can't move. Sigma Cochillionaire Grind said abandon modern society and embrace the wild. True. Honestly, the most exciting thing, like my ideal,
Get the hell out of here. Go on. Go lay down.
my ideal, I guess, life routine is do nothing but get up and go take care of like plants and stuff like that.
Thank God. I got scared for a second.
What happened?
I tried to turn on the PC and it didn't turn on.
Oh my goodness, but I'm using my cat imagination. Did it start? It looks on. Kind of.
Shutting off.
Nice. I just saw the light. It's kind of hard to see because I actually can't move my mouse to bring you back up on full screen on my end. But I can kind of see the lights turning on.
It turns on and then turns right off.
That's weird. I'm using my cat imagination. Yeah, there you go. I'm just describing the scene for you, alright? My ideal life is me being connected to my PC through some kind of neural interface and just spend my entire life playing video games. Damn. So, I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't sound too bad. So you're basically describing Ready Player One. If anybody's seen that movie, I highly recommend it. It's pretty cool. It's an interesting movie to say the least. Oh, kitty.
Well, I'm not sure what's wrong with it.
Uh-oh. Is it like the connection to the power source or?
No, because my motherboard has lights on and everything. But like I go to turn it on and it turns on and shuts right off.
Huh. That is weird. You know, it could be your OS, your BIOS.
It's staying on now.
All right.
I think what happened was I had to reset the motherboard. This is a little bit of a fancier motherboard than most. Got actual controls on it that you don't have to go in on the computer.
Right,
At first, I couldn't get the computer to turn on at all, and I could see that the motherboard had power. So I was like, "All right, what the fuck?" Then I hit the restart, and it kept turning on the motherboard. I hit the restart. Let me show you. Hold on. So look, see that right there? That's a start button, and then we have 3 different reset switches.
Yeah, is that like pre-BIOS?
So what happened was I was trying to turn on the computer, nothing happened. So I reset, and then it would turn on and off. But then I thought, well, wait a minute, I'm trying to turn it on and off with the reset switch. Let me hit the power button again. And then the power button worked. So it looks like it's gonna work okay. Here's what I'm doing. And I could have sworn that I messed up something on my multimedia box when I took the computer apart. But I looked at it and I'm just kind of like, alright, I don't see what I fucked up. So I went ahead and I plugged everything back in and turned the computer on, and I'm gonna have to get some cards and test that and see if it works or not. But maybe I don't even that part. If that's true, we'll save the one that we ordered for when we build your computer.
Nice.
And
Walter.
no foul either way.
Walter says, "Hey,
Walter.
Walter, hold on. We gotta give this person an intro because they're a great friend of ours.
So good to be on
Are you
this again.
Are you taking me with me? Are you taking me with you when you move to the mountains? Absolutely, just hop in.
Yeah, we are.
Just
Come
hop
here and
in.
work with us, Walter. We need good employees.
Just hop in, my friend. The PC is on its Sigma grind set. You should probably leave it alone, true. Sorry, if I take like a second to respond, it's because like I'm literally trying to use both hands to like cradle my cat because if I don't, she's gonna like fall off the chair. Thank you, I miss you guys. Of course, man. We've got to do another group video chat. We got to do another group video chat. I'm just glad you're hanging out here. Thank you for saying what's up, man. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Miss you guys. Miss you. All right.
Come on out, Walter.
Oh, that's from YouTube chat? Yeah.
Come on out.
You can't see what you effed up. It's if it's all completely effed up. True. Yeah, I'm trying to be more integrated with YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all at the same time through my chat. I wanted to add Discord too, but that is yet to be seen because we're gonna have to figure that one out.
Alright guys, so good news is we got our PC back up and running, I believe, and at least until I double check and make sure that the card reader and all that is working. Unfortunately, my camera and all that is in the Jeep, and Ed is out with the Jeep. Because I've been taking, since I haven't had the stream set up, I've been taking my camera with me every day.
Yeah.
So, but cool, something to check out later once I get my camera back.
Oh yeah, I have to add MySpace too. I forgot about that.
MySpace?
Maybe you're on your Sigma grind set too. Yeah, that's the only valid grind set. That's the only valid grind set.
What am I gonna do with you guys?
And what's cool is because of Heat 420 underscore's suggestion, I've got the chat that pops up temporarily so that YouTube can actually see what's going on, and Twitch can actually see what's going on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. I would say that's pretty poggers. Where's the BitChute chat? Oh yeah, that's coming up right now. Eric, go follow ADT on BitChute.
Alright. Oh, that's such a relief to have that set up again.
Nice, and it almost seemed like I was just talking for a few minutes and you already got the computer on.
Well, because, like I said, instead of taking it apart and switching out the part, what I did was I looked at it and I didn't see where it was messed up. So I just turned it on. I didn't even screw the interface and all that back in yet, just in case I have to take it apart. So I obviously, I still have the covers off the computer and all that, but in case y'all haven't seen her before.
Nice. Hey, looks good now that the computer's back on. I'm gonna follow you on Parlor too. That's right, parlor.com.
Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can have 6 hard drives over here. I only have 1 in.
Huh.
So eventually I'll have a full RAID setup here with
sweet
6, probably 6 10 terabyte hard drives. That's
yeah,
what I have here is a 10 terabyte. And then on my motherboard, I have a Samsung 960 EVO. And this one's a 500 gigabyte. That's just for my operating system.
Yeah.
My programs.
The cool thing about
that, they didn't even have 1 terabytes. Like, they weren't even made yet. So
nice.
I don't have anything bigger than what's there.
That's the cool thing about like building your own PC is that you could basically build it A, however you want, B, more importantly I would say is that you can interchange parts and what you would effectively call future-proof it, and whatever doesn't work, you just take it out, and you upgrade it, whenever it is necessary. So it kind of goes around the idea of planned obsolescence. I think that all like technology should be like that. I know that they tried to make like a phone that was completely customizable, that you can interchange parts, you can change out the screen, battery. It would fit like almost like a Lego. It was like a square, well, I guess more rectangular Lego that you would kind of build together, and it would be your phone. That's really cool. And you can just take out the pieces and put whatever you want. Yeah, 60 terabytes is a lot, but when you're editing, like what she does, when you edit like hundreds of high resolution photos for like weddings, photo shoots. I remember that she was doing like a gym's promotion photographs. When you have like that much memory, it all doesn't really seem that much once you start getting into it. Bree's computer has a flux capacitor, correct?
Oh no, it really doesn't seem like that much. Like just that last photo shoot I did for the gym, and
that's
that
right.
was only like, it was like what? How long was I there? Because I told you when I got there, I was there like an hour and a half, maybe.
Hundreds of pictures, was it not?
And I had like 600 photos.
Right.
So that just by itself was almost 30 gigabytes. Just with raw photos, without me even editing them and making duplicates and whatever.
Right. Raid setup, more like Raid setup Shadow Legends, because this stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Make sure you download and sponsor the make sure you download and thank our sponsor today, Raid Shadow Legends. Click the link below. Or something. Did I do it okay?
Yes, that was perfect.
They actually offered to sponsor us. I'm still looking at it, but I don't play video games that often on this stream. I do, and I do play video games on my off time, but like it isn't the main part. It's like a very, very small part. So whenever I see like those offers, I'm like, I don't really play video games, and it seems kind of like cliche to just like I think I did it once, and I was unable to finish the Raid sponsorship because I just don't play video games. And yeah. I've got 256 gigabytes. Nice. To be fair, like if it's just like for personal use, it's fine. It's more than enough. But like when you're editing like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of high-res photos, yeah, you're gonna need a little bit more than that. You're gonna need just a tiny bit more than that. Meow meow purr purr. How's it going, Astro? Howdy. I would show you. I would show you the kitty cat that I have, but I like I was saying to chat earlier, I'll describe it for you because I don't have the ability to use my hands at the time. So I'll describe it to you, Astro, since you're coming in here. I've got I've got a cat on my lap, and she's got her head rested, nestled right on my arm. And she's just chilling, just acting like the most chillest cat and sleeping. I've got a terabyte of space strictly for my games. Nice. Yeah, exactly. I've got a cat in my hat, or I've got a cat in a hat. That's right. My setup has 16 megabytes and a floppy disk. Nice, Walt. Nice. Does anybody remember floppy disks?
Yes.
No, I know like we do. I remember that was like the biggest deal when all your important files, or when you had to turn in homework on a floppy disk, and then your floppy disk decides to like, give you an error or delete your stuff. And then like you would try to say like, you know, I'm sorry, but like my floppy disk isn't pulling up the files. Or you would see your file in the floppy disk, but it wouldn't open because like back then there wasn't as much, you know, interchangeability when like you would do like a Word document here, but you would try to open it in another computer. It wouldn't always open up properly, to say the least. Yeah, I remember those days too. I've got a stack. Cross-platform yes, thank you, chat. Cross-platform and minimum compatibility. That's right. Yeah, I know I have a stack of completely blank and ready to go CDs that can store memory. Floppy disk, good lord, no, I was born in the early 2000s. If it goes past the Xbox 360, I have no memory of it whatsoever. Nice. Well, my sister was born, let's see, late 90s. Let's put it that way. My sister was born late 90s, and she still knows what floppies are, but she's never had to like use them. I've got a stack of CDRs as well. Yes, remember the difference between CDR and CDRW? Because CDR is CD readable, and CDRW is read and write, so you can overwrite the files that are in the CDRWs, but not the CDRs. CDRs used to be more like for burning or copying albums.
Right.
I think all mine are rewritables. Yeah, those were... I don't think any new PCs even come with CD drives, right? Like, it's very rare,
Nope.
unless you get, like, the...
Oh, hell, a lot of cars don't come with them now.
True. I remember when a computer filled an entire room and the thought of a personal computer was almost laughable. Wow. I've seen those in pictures.
Right?
Man, I would love to be in a room like that. I would love to be in a room like that just to see it. I remember when people would be like, there would never come a time where you would be able to see, where you would be able to have what effectively is video chat. That would be like unimaginable. That's when most coders were women. That's right. That's correct. The code that got us to the moon, I believe the Apollo, if I'm correct, was written, calculated, and done by women. Exactly. Yep. I think there was like a whole like article going into that. Yep, that's true, Erkt. 100%. That's 100%.
Yep.
But then for some reason, nowadays, or, well, maybe not nowadays, but like, after that, it became a little bit taboo for women to enter STEM, which is really weird to me. Like, why would you care? I always thought that, like, to be a weird concept, to say, like, that's not a, quote, woman's job, or that's not a, quote, man's job. I don't know what that means. I thought that if you could just do it, it doesn't matter, right? I have an antique item in my house from the olden days. You call it, let's see, it's written in some Old English. Okay, I've interpreted it. Ready, folks? I've interpreted it. It's called a... It's called a fax.
Factices?
Facsimile.
Factices.
Oh, so just to follow up on that, homonym, our work still uses faxes. I'm not kidding. Our work still uses faxes and still uses like systems that are, I would say, about done in like the 80s. If I remember correctly from what I learned when I first got my job, like the system that they still use is from the 80s, and we still use faxes. However, nowadays the fax machine isn't like a machine. It's like an app on your phone and an email app as well, I believe. Computer
what?
science. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. You can actually use your email and phone as a fax machine.
I mean, I knew that, but damn, when did fax machines stop being fax machines?
Right. It's very rare that you will see like a physical fax machine unless you go to like a FedEx or an Office Max or an Office Depot.
We had
It's
one at the auto shop and at the gun range that I worked at before I moved
well,
here.
yeah, okay, fine. That's fair. Like a business might have one. But generally speaking, like it's just not like a thing unless it's a business. Computer science
Oh.
became yeah. Computer
I
science
never
became
had one at home, so I guess I never.
yeah, my parents actually had one. My parents actually had one, believe it or not. It was necessary because well, when I was younger, I used to have a lot of health issues, especially when it came to like asthma and all this other stuff. I used to have a lot of health issues. So it was convenient for my parents to be able to send stuff via the fax machine. Computer science became a man thing, and God, I hate that gender segregation shit. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, why? Like, that's so bizarre. Yes, and there was also a 6-day week. That's right. I never understood the gendering of jobs. Me neither. I still use fax machines every single day. I don't use every single day, but it's quite often. So just to toke one for me. Who's toking? Nobody's toking in this. Nobody tokes in this stream. Okay, that just doesn't happen.
I don't know what anybody's talking about.
That's just not a thing here. Okay.
I'm just washing my
What
hands.
do you think we do? Like,
okay?
what do you think we do? A drug? Do you think we're doing a drug in this stream? Yeah, of course, she's gonna toke one up for you. Fax is great because transmission is a lot more reliable than an email in most cases. Yes, especially for like business purposes, insurance. Because I work in some field or some version of customer service for insurance. I use smoke signals, but it's raining, so I'm using the internet today. Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. They actually use the fax very commonly in third world countries. An older brother of mine was an aid worker in some country in South Asia. I don't remember, but he said that there was a fax machine everywhere there. Yeah, here it's like more like a business kind of deal. It's still frequent. Well, I use it frequently. Look at that.
Hello?
You've got Oreo and Bailey. So another Saturday Caturday point on the board. It just grows like that, correct. A bonging of marijuana is correct. Well, you might not be Doug's, but I am. It rhymes with profane. Like what's a good name for that? Profane.
Oops.
I think somebody wrote a song about it.
Okay.
Correct. So yeah, for those of you coming in, we are hanging out, just chilling. We've got 2 cats on the right side, right there. 2 cats. And I've got 1 cat sleeping on me right now, so we've actually got 3 cats. You guys just can't see the 3rd one. But that's okay. Saturday Caturday. There we go. Bailey has been satisfied yet again. That's another point on the board. So cute. That's adorable.
It's like, what's on my face?
That is adorable. Hey Eric, is Tina doing alright? Is she, when is she coming back from her vacation? I honestly haven't seen, Tina too in quite some time, and that thought just entered my head, like, is she doing okay? Oh, okay. That's good. She's in Virginia, I don't know exactly when though. Okay. Okay. Everybody in this chat is small brain. I'm doing cocaine right now in a video game. In Roblox, obviously. There's no consumption of any kind of illegal substances taking place for anybody in law enforcement agency who might be spying on my phone. Correct. Correct.
Precisely.
Precisely.
Oh.
Uh,
Hang on just a minute, fam. Let me go see if I can real quick.
Just a mo. Just a mo.
I saw her twice so far. She did one phone stream and one stream with Kevin FM in his house. Oh, okay. Okay. Man, I didn't catch that. I need to go back and watch the VOD. Well. Here's to her coming back sooner than later. A SWAT unit has been dispatched to your location. Please hold. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Joke's on you, I am the SWAT. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't know if I finished that thought. Yeah, well, we gotta do another, video call with the group chat. Yeah, thanks for reminding me I need to check Discord and send her a hi, how you doing? Yeah. Just make sure that she's doing alright, you know? You see, I would play some type of video game where I would put on something here, but, Bakita has other plans. Joke's on all of you, I'm CIA, and the cocaine I'm doing is being transported to Latin American countries to fund anti-communist roadblocking squads. Yeah, unfortunately, that's a thing. That's, absolutely a thing that happened. Yep.
I got a boy. Alright, guys.
Aww. Bailey. That Saturday Caturday, like, point number 10 today on stream.
Right? I gotta see what's up. My one AirPod isn't chart. Oh, I see what happened. What happens sometimes is if I get pain. Figure, right?
Y'all hiring? Walter! Come on. You know, the ramifications of what, the history behind that? It's our country. Los países nuestros.
See.
That still lives with the ramifications today.
See. Bailey.
Aw, Bailey.
Left the building. How come I
Oh, you've
plugged
got a
my
headset?
not working?
What?
Plugged headphones in and they're not like working.
That's weird. I mean, I hear you fine, but can you hear me?
Through my headphones.
Okay.
Oh,
So
now I
that's-
can. What the hell? It just took a minute.
Alright, that's fine. That's good.
Whatever.
It works. That's all that matters.
I just found something on the floor that I don't know what it is that I'm gonna have to hold on to until I realize what it is. Okay, so
that happens to me too.
I need to
Oh.
upgrade both my computers to Windows 11.
True.
I had the thing, I was watching, I think I told you. So here's how it went. I came home from work. I'm
Mhm.
going, oh, okay, I'm too tired to I'm gonna just take a quick bath and go to bed. I was in the bathtub till 3 a.m.
Jeez.
watching Netflix.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
So
That,
happened.
Oh man, that Netflix is notorious because like they just start playing the next episode. If you're watching a show, oh, they don't care. They just start playing the next episode.
Oh well, I depend on that. I love that.
They'll just start playing the next episode. And like, no, you're sitting down here for a while, my friend.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh man, I'm really tired, but I don't want to go to bed gross. So let me go take a bath. Goes to take a bath. Next thing I know, it's 3 a.m. and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I went
now
to sleep.
I'm hungry because it's breakfast time.
Yeah, I'm pretty starving too. I went to sleep like at 1, I think, in the morning. I think latest. Oh, there she goes. There's Makita. She's
Aw.
adjusting herself. By the way, if you folks follow us on Twitch, just as a follow, which costs absolutely nothing, you will get 5 free emotes, and one of them being Makita the cat. Don't worry, we are focusing, we are working on getting another cat emote, a couple of cat emotes on the way, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Imagine sleeping. I know, right? Imagine sleeping.
Ugh.
Imagine sleeping.
I have like 7 different updates to install.
Oh no, that's just the first wave, my friend. You haven't had that computer in a while. You're gonna be doing updates for a long time.
Oh no. Oh no.
I do that for most of my waking hours.
No.
Sleeping. What's that?
What's a sleep?
What is a sleep? Can somebody in chat, please? What is a sleep? I don't understand. No, I like am very adamant about sleeping the anywhere from 7 to 8 hours because I can't do it. I wake up early every morning at I think like 7:30 to 8 maximum for the AM sleep. So like my sleep schedule has to be like on point because if not, I'm just like completely out of it for the rest of the day. It's miserable because my job isn't like obviously labor intensive. I do customer service, but it is a massive like mental drain because it's just like, you know, dealing with people and things like that. Anyways, I gotta go now. Don't be too sad. Don't cry for your hero. True. Thank you for stopping by, Homonym. I appreciate that. I've read about it in ancient Roman mythology.
It has
Yes.
begun.
Nice.
So I'm restarting and installing updates in the PC and the laptop.
I'm honestly
Excited.
I'm honestly about Windows 11. I like it. I've read about it in ancient Roman mythology. I do about 3 to 4 hours and 8 on weekends. Nice. My sister used to sleep while driving and doing other things. It was much more efficient. Nice. You get to do 2 things at the same time, right? Because you can sleep while driving, of course.
Yeah,
That's obviously a joke.
Autopilot car.
That's right. I don't sleep. I just teleport to another dimension where I also have to pay bills and go to work. Oh. So like life, like real, like. Wait, do you live in the Matrix? Wait, are we in the Matrix? What if we're the ones in the other dimension? What if we're the ones in the dimension Walter is talking about? Because last time I checked, I do have to pay bills. And last time I checked, I also have to go to work. So maybe we're the ones living in the alternate dimension. And Walter's the one sleeping right now.
Oh no.
Windows 11 good. I'm on Linux. Nice. I think Windows 11 is good. So far, so good. I like it. Maybe I like it because it kind of bites off of Linux. It kind of has like a reminiscent look and feel like Linux. Maybe that's why I like it. So so this is a simulation, so substantially better than Windows 10. I would say so. Well, I don't know if substantially, but definitely a good upgrade. No, it's not a joke. She would sleep. Oh my god, really? She would sleepwalk, talk, and drive when she did. The best way to check was to ask her age. If she got wrong, she was asleep, and you'd need to ask her to pull over. Oh no, like unironically, like sleepwalking. Yeah, that's a thing. Oh my god. Yikes. You would have to ask her to pull over. Yeah, absolutely. Jeez. Man. So yeah, I wouldn't say like substantially better, but definitely an improvement, and I prefer it definitely over Windows 10. Again, maybe it's because it does it does remind me of Linux. It does remind me of kind of like a more Mac style UI, but that's just me. That's just me. And the resource usage from Windows 11 is not that bad. It's not that bad at all. I'm running buttery smooth right now. Yeah, that is wild. That is wild. Yikes. My power just like flickered for just like the tiniest of second. I just saw my like lights go off and on. Oop, sorry kitty. I'm still a Windows XP stan. Nothing good came after that. Windows 7 was okay though. Yeah, Windows 7 was fine. We don't talk about Windows 8. That just never happened. Windows 8 never happened. Windows 10 was okay. And Windows 11. Oh yeah, Vista. What is Vista? Vista never happened either. Millennium never happened. Don't know what you're talking about. Windows Millennium never happened. She's on sleep treatment now, usually caused by never getting to REM sleep. Now she actually gets some sleep, so it's pretty rare now. That's good. That's good to hear. Oh man, that's good to hear. That is good to hear, Pat Rat. Don't hate on Millennium. Oh man, Windows 98 was pretty good back then. Windows 98. But yeah, Windows, especially Vista. My god. Especially Vista. Vista just never happened. Wait, I think you're on mute because I just looked and I don't hear you. Yeah, I see you like talking, but I can't hear you unless you just put yourself on mute by on purpose. Yeah, no, I can't hear you. The chat can't hear you. Windows 8 was my favorite. Boo. Windows Millennium was okay as long as you had the exact form machine it was made for. Correct. 95, 98, 2000, and XP were all pretty damn good. Yeah, I think so. Wait, I just heard something.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yay, we got audio.
Yay!
Cool.
Yeah, so I guess basically what happened was the desktop said it had a bunch of updates, and it went to restart and do the updates, but it only did one of them.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then it turned back on, and it's like, okay, we didn't install any of the other ones, so we only restarted for the one. I'm like...
Right. Yeah, because since you haven't touched that computer in a while, you're going to be doing that for quite some time. I don't know why it decides to do that, because once it does a specific update that needs a computer restart, it just says, oh, I guess we're going to restart right now. And it's like, wait, do the other updates. No, I got to do this first.
So basically, my laptop's restarting with Windows 11, and my
Yay.
desktop it's at 40. Oh no, it's finishing updating one of the 7 things, and it's got 3 left.
Yeah, it's gonna be there for a bit.
I'm gonna make it keep going. I don't want it to restart till it finishes installing everything.
Mm-hmm. Microsoft blows, true. Microsoft Win blows.
I am not gonna lie. A Mac computer so much.
Well,
I know you why I ever thought it was a good idea to go to Windows.
Well, there's several.
It really wasn't.
There's several reasons why Windows is preferable in certain circumstances, but I think for you, especially for you, because you do a lot of design, editing, music, all of that. You do, much.
Well, I know why I got a Windows computer. I do know why.
Like, there's specific reasons why, or scenarios why. I mean, like, for me, I think that all the stuff that I really need to run, especially when it comes to, like, certain games and stuff that don't necessarily run on Mac, is the reason why I choose Windows. The updates are a scam, and 95% of them are unneeded. I tend to believe that. Because, especially for phone updates, well, let me rephrase that. Especially for Android phone updates, I suspect, because I can't speak, I've never... Now that I think about it, I've never had an iPhone. Like a iPhone. I've had maybe a tablet, but I've never actually had an iPhone. So I can't...
You should try it once.
So I can't speak.
I think you would never go back. Because I've had both.
So I can't speak to Apple.
Literally, the only reason I went with a Windows computer was because at the time when my MacBook was like 12 years old and it had a hardware issue and I had to replace it, right? I didn't want to spend X amount of money to get a top of the line Mac when for less than half the cost I could build a desktop computer that was modular that I could expand over time.
Right.
And it would be at least twice as powerful.
Right. So, yeah, absolutely.
So that was why I went this route. Do I think 100% it was the great route? I'm glad with my hardware. Windows is a pain in the ass.
True. Yes.
I never spent any time in the 10, 12 years I had Apple computers. They didn't need any work. They just worked. You opened the thing,
right,
and you did your thing, and it was great.
Yeah, like the problem I have with like Apple, the thing that really triggers me is the whole how do I say it? It's not planned obsolescence, but like the whole thing of like, and I know that sometimes this happens with it's happening with Droid sometimes, but regardless, the whole wire switching and things like that kind of giga triggers me whenever people do that, because it just makes so much unnecessary waste, right? Like if Apple could just leave
you
USB-C.
Mean like how I'm using the stupid dongle just to be able to plug my headphones in?
Right.
I would unplug it and show you, or you know what?
Yeah.
I will unplug it and show you. Here.
Yeah, exactly.
My iPhone is an iPhone XS. It's a few years old now. And it has only a lightning port on it, which is this little lightning.
Right.
It's a great cable. It works really well. It has very little issues. They're very durable. I've had more issues with USB-C than I have with these. So they're cool, but not everybody uses them. So,
Yeah. I have your phone updates so that they can gather your most recent personal info. True. The updates tend to overclock and shrink available storage and space to bug it out. Yeah, sometimes I believe that. The whole planned obsolescence and stuff like that. So where I was going with that thought process is that I feel like sometimes, especially with phone updates, I do feel like that does happen on purpose. Unless it's like a security update, as Pat Rat just said. Um, yeah, I usually wish like they would just keep like the updates to a minimum. That's right. It all does happen with hardware eventually. I had
For sure.
a second gen iPhone. I'm still using my iPhone 5. My sister has had an iPhone 6 until this year actually. I got to update mine, but I put it on
I
hold.
liked my old one, and Ed wanted new ones, so we got new ones, and then now I'm only considering replacing it because I want more on creation,
Yeah.
and the cameras are a little bit better now, so like I don't have to get a new one, but I'm looking into it just for those reasons only.
Right.
It's not like there's anything wrong with my phone. It's not slow. It's not giving me problems.
Yeah, I mean, I drive my phone to the to the ground. I had that Samsung for quite some time. Like, I mean, I drove it to the ground. Yes, actually, Mono, I agree with you 100,000%. LibreOffice is actually pretty cool. For those of you that don't know,
Is that the free Microsoft Office type?
Yes,
thing?
yes. Generally, it's
like OpenOffice.
kind of. Yeah. I think it's OpenOffice was its predecessor, I believe. But I think it's
that's what I'm used to.
yeah. I agree 1,000%. I love LibreOffice. I used to have it on. Well, I still do somewhere. In my old netbook. You know, back in the day when netbooks were like a thing. I have Linux on it because that's the only thing that will run. That's the only thing that will run on that netbook is like I forget what I put on it, what distribution of Linux I put, but yeah, I have LibreOffice. I like it. Yeah, the headphone jack fiasco.
I have been using OpenOffice since like 2007 or 2008.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that when it came out? Or
back when I don't know if it's when it came out, but it was back when I was a freshman in high school, and I like worked my ass off all summer doing odd jobs and all kinds of stuff to buy my Apple. Well, to buy my MacBook.
Right. I remember.
And it's like I didn't have money to buy any programs, so anything I could find for free, which was what OpenOffice was, which was basically like the Microsoft suite, but for free.
Correct. It's now just called LibreOffice. Yep, that's right. I believe, if I'm correct. Yep, it's
cool.
dope. I love it.
I am so glad to hear that is still a thing.
Yep, that is absolutely a thing. I agree, Eric. The McRib is back, apparently. Apparently. You can revive old shit with little baby distros. It rules. Yeah, I think actually now that I'm thinking about it, my my netbook is running Kali Linux. I don't know if that's still like supported, but it's been quite some time. I have yet to fire it up again, but it was running Kali Linux. Nice. We've got a birdie. Nice sticker. Other nice sticker that I can barely see, but yeah, I use LibreOffice on Linux Mint. Mint is actually the closest one. Nice. Linux Mint is close to, if I remember, actually, the Windows 11 kind of GUI.
I am tempted to go get my camera and see if everything still works on the desktop.
It should. I use LibreOffice on my Linux Mint. Kali is a cybersecurity and hacking one, correct. I've been using PowerPoint, Excel, and Word, LibreOffice ones. Yeah, and they're completely compatible for cross-platform. And it literally is just Microsoft Word. It's literally just the same suite, just open source. Yeah, I 100% agree, Mono. I like LibreOffice. I wish all software was like that. That is correct. Mint with the Cinnamon desktop is the most recommended Windows defectors. Yeah, I mean, when you have like a computer that needs a good revamp, Linux is the bomb. KDE is pretty nice and too. I remember seeing KDE. I don't think I've used it though. So fun story. I had a Mint with Cinnamon desktop. I had a story in my head, and now it's gone. Oh yes, okay, there we go. Story time, chat. So Kali Linux was the first, a little bit more intensive knowledge Linux distribution that I've used. So I decided to teach myself how to kind of navigate it more or less. And at the time, I was taking a networking class for college, right? I was taking a networking class for college, and one of the biggest extra credit assignments, right? That was worth more than the final, was worth more than the midterm, was to get a group of 5. The class was divided into groups of 5 people, and you were given the option of making a presentation regarding like whatever you want that's related to networking. And I chose to say, hey, you know what, guys? Look, you guys just begin the presentation about network security and all that stuff. Leave the final presentation thing to me. And they were like, okay, whatever. So in the time that we had, I learned how to almost. This is of course in Roblox. This is of course in Roblox, right? I learned how to almost hack Wi-Fi. The only thing that I wasn't able to do at the end was to grab decrypt the encrypted password. So I didn't know how to reverse that, but I got that far. However, I was able to say, hey, this is how vulnerable Wi-Fi really is, despite WPA security and all that stuff. And I basically taught the class, kind of, most of the steps. I skipped over some on purpose. And of course I didn't know the last one, which was to decrypt the password. But I kind of showed how that would look like. And I used Kali, the little netbook with Kali Linux to demonstrate. And the teacher was like, whoa, okay. That's, that's far enough. Needless to say, because it was such a good demonstration, and because I had such a good concept of it in my head, we all got like a big W. All
Right.
all 5 A's. That it was worth 5 grades, and we all got A's on that.
Ooh,
That's right.
Windows 11 looks cool. Why is it so weird?
You ran right up to the line without stepping over it? Yes. Yeah, exactly. I got all the way as much as like I could get away with it. And I kind of alluded to what was necessary, but that was basically what got me the grades to pass that class. You ran right up to the line without stepping over it. Exactly. Yeah, I'm probably on a watch list now, just for saying that. But, you know, here's the key, though. I did it in Roblox, okay? I did it in Roblox. Hypothetically. If you have permission from the owner, there is no line. Right. Except, I don't know how Miami-Dade at the time, where I was at the time, I don't know if they would really appreciate someone, you know, sniffing information packets that they're not supposed to be. I don't know how comfortable that the college would have been. So yeah, I just had to kind of allude or illustrate without actually having to go all the way. You're getting shipped off and sent to Rotterdam, true. So yeah, the only thing that I ended up not being able to do, of course this is hypothetical, for, testing purposes, was to decrypt a Wi-Fi password. A secondary SWAT unit has been dispatched to your location. No. People should know anything they do wirelessly is out there for everyone to see. I just assumed that that's true. You did it in Roblox, but told everyone to only try it in The Sims. Oh no. Oh no, did I just incriminate myself? Oh shoot.
Why are you like this, Carlos?
Back in the day when everyone was running unprotected Wi-Fi and WPA was the high end. Yep, exactly. Mano, exactly. Everybody thought that like having WPA was like, oh yeah, my thing is password protected. No. No. If someone like, and mind you, I'm not a like 100% like tech savvy person, but I do know how to navigate myself. I do know how to navigate around, and if I was able to figure it out within like a week or two, and the only thing that I was missing, again hypothetically for testing purposes, of course, was how to decrypt, which probably you could just run like a program to do it for you, but I just didn't know how to. I'm pretty sure that someone who's actually knows what they're doing could just do it easily. Like, it could do it easily in their sleep. All you need is Kali Linux and, some time on the internet. There was a huge problem in college dorms because people were able to use Wireshark and sniff unencrypted Facebook passwords. This was a long time ago. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I could see that. I could see that being a thing. This is why I'm hardwired. Yeah, like, I use my computer. I'm very careful. Like, just because you should. As a kind of like, basics for cybersecurity. Flashlight, nice. The basics for cybersecurity is just like understand that everything is hackable, or assume that everything is hackable. So everything that I do on this computer, generally speaking, tends to not revolve around any or as little personal information as possible. Yeah. And also, don't be a boomer like me and click random chatters links that get your stream DDoS'd, like I did. And that basically is what ruined links for everybody. But that was my fault. I did not know. And I clicked the link. I got DDoS'd. It was actually one of the Saturday Caturdays a very, very long time ago. Where we were just hanging out, and all of a sudden some dude came in, said, please click this link about something to do with animals. Because of course, I'm like very into like the environment and things like that. So I was like, oh yeah, of course, I'm gonna like check this out. And when I clicked the link, it was a legitimate tweet from Donald Trump, but it seemed to have like a redirect or some kind of program to get your IP, and it gets you. It basically tells that person your IP, and they just have a little program that's already pre-built and run it for DDoSing you. Yeah, if you have nothing to hide, why do you care? True. I'm very suspect. Can I send links? You don't have them auto. Yeah, now they are. Now they are. Now that just ruined links for everybody. No links. The same thing happened to Riverboat Jack like 30 minutes into her first subathon. Yikes! I don't get it. Like, why do people do that? Like, generally speaking, I'm very, very good about protecting myself, and I try as best as I can to keep that in check. But that was a complete blunder on my side because just one little slip up, and because it's funny. I grabbed you. Yes, it grabs your IP first and then redirects you. Yeah, because the link was legit. Like, the link was a real Donald Trump tweet at the time. She couldn't stream for about 2 weeks. Everything she tried, it just went off. Oh man, that's just horrible. Actually, I want to thank Darknet for giving me the teachings, for showing me the knowledge of how to change your IP. With several.
I see what cable I broke.
Oof. He gave me, I think, like 2 or 3 different ways of changing my IP, and the first one worked, so I think that solved it. She had to get a whole new modem. They had the MAC address, and we're going after it directly. Oh, that's a whole other thing. How? Wow, irked. Yikes. That's on a whole other level. That was way more. I would argue that was way more intentional, than just someone trying to, like, DDoS you for the lols, you know? Because if they made the effort to get, like, the MAC address, then that seems to me like they were targeting her.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, it is. It was about her, not the lols. Yeah. I like, for me, because it only happened once, and obviously after I shut links down, it was done, you know? But it's not like this was a constant thing. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Thinking Sabercat, did you see the whispers? It really made me laugh how desperate Wall Street paid Republicans are. Yeah, I'm trying to move, but I actually can't. Thinking Sabercat. So as I've been telling chat, I actually have a cat on my lap, and she is currently sleeping. And she's using my arm as a pillow, and I'm holding her with my other arm. So it's been almost impossible, I want to say, to move my my hands. So I have not been able to pull up, like, things on stream, which is perfectly fine. I'm okay just chilling with you guys and talking with Bree, you know?
Yep.
Young Mogul, how's it going?
I'm gonna take my computer apart now. Looks like.
No, I can't nibble on its ear. Hold on. Oh, come on, kitty.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So no Marxist Jedi powers, correct? And of course, Mono just, like, made me dab like 10 times. Okay, hold on.
Oh, my desktop is not showing the Windows 11 update.
I think I did like 4 dabs, right? Is it 4 dabs?
What does that mean?
It works every time with my kitty. Cat's name. No, I'm not gonna nibble on my cat's Oh, I overpaid
What
you?
the hell?
My bad.
Hey, Carlos.
What's up?
My desktop is not showing the Windows 11 update at all.
What? Right now it's like showing me the ceiling. Can you turn the camera around?
I did all the Windows 10 updates that it was asking.
Mhm.
And there's no Windows 11 update.
What? That's the weirdest thing. Search for it. Is there like a way to search for it?
I don't know.
There was a half dabs. Don't you have to do them twice to count? True.
It popped up and it asked me if I wanted to update to Windows 11.
That's really weird. I would just restart it again. That's really weird. I blame Bill Gates, true.
And what's weird is also that Ed said his computer gave him the option to update to Windows 11, but then told him his computer wasn't able to update. So I still have to look at his computer to see what the hell. I don't know.
You know, that I've seen that around. I've seen that, like, some computers.
I'm gonna have to turn this off anyways to start taking it apart, because I remember, I'll see the cable that fucked up that I'm gonna have to replace this whole thing for.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've seen some like errors that have been happening, but those should be temporary from my understanding.
Right.
There are still machines that are rolling out with the Windows 11 update. But yeah, I that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
When all else fails, just reinstall it again. This is why I stick with Kindle. I've got a Kindle actually. Right here? Oh no, wait, that's not the Kindle anymore. Never mind. Let me rephrase that. I used to have a Kindle tablet up here. But not anymore. You might need a regedit workaround. HKey underscore local machine, and add the allowed upgrade with unsupported with the value of 1. Oh man, this is like legit. Maybe.
Huh?
Are you able to see chat? Because I think PatRat is giving a workaround here, a fix. In fact, I never
No,
owned me
because
a
I'm on
tablet.
my phone.
Here, let me send it to you on Discord.
And see, I've also been struggling, like, trying to connect my AirPods to the Windows computer. I do what it tells me to do, and then it doesn't fucking connect.
That's weird. That's really weird.
It won't show my AirPods at all, and I know they're in the pairing mode because what you do is you have them in the case, and then you open the case and you hit the button, and the light changes color and starts flashing.
Right.
So I know that I'm in pairing mode, but the Windows computer won't recognize it at all.
That's really weird. I actually had to plug my headset a couple of times. I don't know if it's like something that Windows just has.
It can't be unplugged because it's Bluetooth. I've tried turning it off and on again.
No.
That's about all I can.
No, I mean like my wireless headset. I had to do a couple of restarts for the actual device. Like, I don't know. It just it can act funky sometimes, especially if you're doing like all of these updates.
Well, my
But it shouldn't
computer
be.
still doesn't think it needs a Windows 11 update. It doesn't even pop up.
That's so weird. Yeah, the D stands for tick. I have 5 Kindles, and my favorite being the massive Kindle 10, but my Kindle 4 is good for Audible, and YouTube with simplicity. Yeah, like, I've just decided that, I have one...
Let me see if I can download it from Windows website.
Yeah, you might have to do that. It's just so weird. It shouldn't do that. Like, now that I'm thinking about it...
it should come through the thing, just like my my laptop is shitty compared to my desktop.
Right.
So it's really weird. And like Ed, his computer isn't as nice as mine, but like it's basically just a slightly less badass version of mine.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, his graphic card is a GTX 1080 Ti. So it's not like he has a computer.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's been having hella issues with his computer for over a year now. Like, it doesn't even fucking work half the time.
That's the most bizarre thing.
It's really weird.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's like Windows.
When you come up here, I want to try and do a factory restore, back everything up, and see if we can fix it for him.
Yeah. That's basically my go-to when you're dealing with that, because
like, I just haven't really been responsible for maintaining Windows since Windows XP days. So I'd rather have somebody who has more extensive recent experience to be there, to be like somebody I could ask if I have an issue or whatever.
Laptops are more likely to have TPM enabled. Desktops used to skip it because it's usually in a secure location and doesn't get jacked. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, for my laptop, my laptop is pretty decent. At least it's what I could afford at the time, to be able to stream okay, to be able to stream the way I do here, and still be able to afford it. But yeah, I'm not a massive fan of Alexa, though. It seems to mainstream when I ask for Manos Hanafacious gloves, and I end up having to use my hands. Nice.
Windows clear R, and then hit... Wait, Windows key was R, select start or run.
But yeah, I have like a really cheap tablet that I use as actually a sound sorry kitty, a soundboard.
So we're gonna do. Alright. Let me see if I can dial in olden experience here. Hopefully it's still a little bit similar.
Kind of.
Because
What?
I'm about to go into command prompt and start fucking with shit.
Oh yeah, it should be the same. That's like one thing that you can count on is command prompt being like basically the same.
Okay, so TPM dot MSC.
Kindle, iPads, and Windows and tablet things. Biotech always feels like directly financing and supporting billionaire oligarchs. I mean, because that's what it is. There's actually free to use sound effects app on Kindle. What? I mean, that's kind of what it is, Erkt. You've got you can give your money to billionaire X, or you can give your money to billionaire Y. 90% of the time anyways, yeah, and especially if you want to be able to effectively have a lot of cross-platform, especially if you use it for
Okay.
sorry kitty, work and stuff like that.
TPM is not enabled on my computer.
Right, as Pat Red said, usually they're already you know, not enabled. Pat Red
I need
I appreciate, by the way, Pat Red,
settings, update and security, recovery.
Don't touch Apple. I did have a Nook, but I just stopped working one day and it wouldn't charge. The Nook?
Restart now, and I'm gonna boot up into BIOS.
I have. Wait, no. My girlfriend has a Nook, right? That's the Barnes & Noble one, right? The
I want to get it everything updated, and then I'll start swapping out this part here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a nightmare. Let me show you guys real quick. So basically, I set up my whole computer. You don't see any wires that are going around the back, so everything that's plugged in, all the wires come through the back of the PC and then out through these three little ports, right? So now I gotta figure out what all wires come up through to go up to this unit that I'm taking out, disconnect it all in the back, unplug it, pull it out, get it out through here, get them off of here, pull them out. Like, they're all zip tied to each other.
Oh man, what a nightmare, because you have to
So that's my own fault, because look, I wanted it to look neat when I put it together.
Right, but
so like I've got wires I braided, you know, like I went all out when I did this shit.
No, but it looks nice, but you know, there's
and what's crazy is that this computer is still in base mode. I literally it could totally use a bigger boot drive someday, and someday I'm gonna add 5 other at least 10 terabyte hard drives and make a 60,000 terabyte
nice
RAID platform. I've got an 850 G3 gold rated power supply. I've got an audio interface. I've got a Vega 64 video card, and look, I've got room for another video card.
Nice.
Or even 3 if
dope.
So yeah, I think I did pretty decent.
Yeah. Velcro is a lifesaver in cable management, true.
It totally is. Alright,
I got it because it had...
let's see. Alright, so I want to go into troubleshoot, reset your PC, or see advanced options. Advanced options.
128 is definitely bigger than 7.6 gigabytes.
Okay, help me out. I forgot what to do from here.
I can't see. That's the problem. Nerd. True. We're all nerds here. Will the memory be big enough for a hold like Professor Moriarty?
Alright, fam.
Alright, let's see. I can kind of see, but turn it sideways so that it gets the full screen. Yeah, there we go. Sign up, startup or repair, startup settings, command prompt, uninstall updates. Oh, wait, Patrat says UEFI firmware settings.
That's what I thought. I just wasn't sure. I don't know what's wrong with my laptop. I fucking hate it. I swear, USB-C ports go bad for no reason.
What? Really?
Yeah, I told you the one that came with the microphone has been giving me a hard time, and
No
now
way.
here I am trying to charge my phone on my computer, and I don't know. You probably can't hear it because I have my AirPods in, but it keeps connecting and disconnecting, and I'm not even fucking touching it. All right.
Wow,
so
are you sure it's not that particular one, or is it the actual thing?
No, I'm positive because it does it with any USB-C I plug into it.
Wow.
And it's the same thing with the mic when I try and use it. So we're gonna restart to change EFI settings.
Like the whole point of USB-C is because it was supposed to be really good, and I mean, this is just personal anecdote, but I've never had a problem with USB-C.
So like, listen, I use USB-C. The only thing I use it for is my phone cable, my Shure mic cable, and my
right.
Listen to it.
I can't. No, the AirPods are canceling it. I actually can't hear it.
Listen.
Oh, okay. You can kind of hear it.
It just like I'm not even moving the cable, and it's just connect.
Oh, that's so weird.
And it. Look at it.
Huh. That is the most bizarre.
So look, I'll plug it in. I can plug it in over here. It'll charge fine. So for whatever reason, USB-C port on my laptop.
Oh, on your laptop.
And on my computer are really loose. So I think that all of them are created equal. Because I plug it in over here, and you know what? I mean, as far as I know, it's not connecting and disconnecting. Just by looking at my phone screen.
Yeah.
But on the laptop and the computer, it's obvious because it makes noise. Anywho.
What motherboard manufacturer is your desktop? I think it's Asus.
It's an Asus ROG. I think it's a 250 Hero. I forgot. It's an Asus ROG Hero. I think it's a Series 5. Anyways, here we are. So...
Oh, you lost me. That looks like BIOS.
It is.
Okay. Is there a USAD? I don't know. There's only USB-C. United States before Christ? Yeah, that's what it means. Wait, my work laptop docking station is USB-C? Ah. Yeah, that I could see that. My work dock station is completely different. It's like a special HP docking station. There we go. It's a special designed HP. Crisis King, true.
Forgot what we were.
Honestly, I'm not familiar with this type of BIOS, but it should be the same, isn't it? Oh, the advanced setting we're looking for is PTT or TPM. Yeah, on that advanced setting, do you have that option? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably proprietary because it's only compatible. Yeah, there we go. If you want, I don't know if like your laptop is good. I'm going to probably think it's the first one, but let me see. If you do you have Oh, I'm sorry. By the way, does your laptop, is your
My
laptop like,
laptop is good.
okay, you can pull up Twitch chat and see what's going on, because like Pat Rat is, man, I appreciate very much the information, Pat Rat. So we got to this one, and I'm going to suspect that, you might need to select the first one, but I'll wait.
I think so as well.
Man, my arm is hurting. Oof.
Tell me about it. My nerve is so fucked.
Oh no. My arm has just been hurting because I've been in the same exact position for this entire time. It's been 2 hours, holding Kitty, and I have not moved my arm. Okay.
Alright, so if these are the correct settings, just let me know.
Yeah, sorry, my phone is really small. So the options are firmware I can't see anymore. Firmware TPM, and what was the other one again?
Hold on, I'm sorry, I clicked out of it. It was on discrete, which makes me think it needs to be the other one.
Okay, so it was on discrete, but it gives the firmware option.
And then it has, that's where it says TPM device selection. And then the other thing is erase FTPM for factory reset. And you can either enable or disable.
The firmware unless you have a TPM module. Okay, so you choose the firmware one unless you have a TPM module. So it looks like you were correct.
Okay, and I want to erase FTPM NV for factory reset or no?
Do we want to say erase TPM NV for factory reset? Gives you enable or disable? Oh man. Sorry, Kitty. She just like woke up and was like, "What are you doing?"
Humaning.
I'm sorry, Kitty. Sorry I moved my arm.
Oof, my arm is getting tired as well. It's shaking.
Did you know Elvis Presley was actually blonde-haired and colored it black? I did not know that. Elvis is king. The king of the real king is Elvis. Firmware unless you have TPM module. Okay, so yeah, but it gives you another option of whether or not to factory reset, I believe, is what you were saying.
Yeah, it was saying it also has where it says erase FTPM NV for factory reset, and you either click enable or disable.
Yeah, my instinct is always to, if it's not necessary, don't touch it. That's my first instinct, but I don't know.
I think
I found an article.
Enabled when I opened it.
If you hold on, Pat Rad, give me one moment. Okay, send it to me via whisper. Or yeah, just whisper it to us, or hold on.
Whisper.
Give me 1 second. That's not how you do it. Sorry, I'm like using I only have one hand, so I apologize.
When new CPU is installed, select Enable to reset FTPM. If you have BitLocker or encryption-enabled system, the system will not boot without a recovery key. Select Disable to keep previous FTPM record and continue system boot. FTPM will not be enabled with new CPU unless FTPM is reset. You could use swap back to the old CPU to recover TPM related keys and data. That's what the info bubble says that pops up.
Gotcha. It says to use discrete on their website. It says to use discrete.
That's what it was on.
Okay, so just leave it as is, right? Irked giving a tier 1 sub to Pat
So
Rad.
do
Thank
I
you so much.
disable
Appreciate
the
that.
other thing?
What?
So I disable the other thing or no?
Let's see here. It says last Windows AMD motherboards. This paragraph takes ROGX 570 e-gaming for example. Press delete. When Asus or ROG logo appears to enter the BIOS, go to Advanced, AMD FTPM, Configuration and Page and switch TPM device selection option to firmware, press F3 to save and reboot. Yeah, so I guess you just leave it. Don't touch it.
Okay. Well, then why can't I update to Windows 11?
I don't know, you may have to restart it and then go back into it and try it
I've
again.
already done that several times.
Grrr. Last Windows I used was 8.1 and even then I used Spyware Doctor and Register Manager. I remember that and it fixed everything if I had a screw up. I remember Spyware Doctor. This is the most weirdest TikTok. Why are you like this, Mono? Maybe the screenshot is mismatched to direction say firmware, so I would go with firmware and I would not reset. Okay. Yeah, so basically that. Ugh. Folks, it is 3 o'clock. My hand is literally like giving out. And this cat is still asleep. Not reset. Restart after setting. Okay, okay. So the FTPM thing, don't tell it to restart. Or sorry, don't tell it to reset.
Put it on firmware and disable reset.
Correct. And then restart after you save it. Correct. Amputation is the only solution. Alright, folks.
I'm pretty sure to save it, I just exit and boot the computer. As far as I know. So we do save changes and reset.
Correct.
And hopefully we didn't fuck anything up.
Alright, cross your fingers.
And the motherboard I have, by the way, is the Asus Republic of Gamers 6 Crosshair.
6 Crosshair, gotcha.
So I don't remember. I want to say it was like $400 or $500 when I bought it. It wasn't one of the cheap ones. I bought a decent one. Like, it still has all these ports and shit that I don't have anything plugged into, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
It's restarting. I hope it works.
By the way, again, thank you, Irked, for the gifted tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. Easiest way to move a cat is whistle, as cats have hypersonic hearing. Yeah, no, she's just out of it. Yeah, I'm gonna wake her up.
The kitty noise. So
She must have heard you through the headphones because she just went like this. She went like this. She's up.
okay,
She's up.
I think it's gonna work. Let's see. It's turning on.
All right, folks, we're about to sign off. Before we do so, though.
Are we really?
Jeez. Oof.
Come on, Carlos.
I've had my hand in the same position. Hey, don't bite me. I've had my hand in the same position for like two and something hours. My goodness. Ow. Okay. All right, folks. First of all, I would like to thank Mono for being mod. I hope I did a fair job at doing the dabs. That's right. Biting from a kitty is love. Correct. I'd also like to thank Irked for the tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Walt. I appreciate that. For those of you who saw the YouTube chat, Walt is a good friend of ours and quite often messages us in the group chat. So I appreciate you stopping by to the actual stream. I'm glad you got to catch a bit of what we do on Saturday Caturdays, and I'm glad you stopped by to say hi. Also, I would like to thank Pat Rat for the assist. Pat Rat with some great knowledge to try to point us in the right direction, or point Bree in the right direction. Thank you so much, folks. If you guys enjoyed the content, please don't forget to hit the follow button on your way out. Join us Monday through Thursday around 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Join us Saturdays around noon Eastern Time, where we do Saturday Caturdays. Join us for cool, chill vibes like this. And of course, a kitty cat is guaranteed on every stream. Okay? Kitty cat is guaranteed, or several kitty cats.
I brought to the game, so...
Yeah. Much love to you both and the cats. Thank you so much, Walt. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you got to stick around for a moment, man. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, working tech support pays off now and then. Thank you, Pat Rat. I really appreciate it. Alright, folks, as we sign off, let me see if I can get Makita without her trying to scratch my arm off.
Good luck with that. Vaquita, don't be
Alright,
mean.
Vaquita. Say goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much, as always. Please stay safe. Please take care of each other. I love you all, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. See ya. Bye. Alright, hang tight with us. Let's see, where are we going today? Because, man... Oh, you know what? Oh! James from the internet. We haven't stopped by there for quite some time. So let's... Yeah, and I think that they're just starting, so it looks like we continue on with the chill vibes. James is pretty good people. Alright? He's a little bit rough around the edges, but he's good people. I love James. Alright, hang tight, folks. We're heading out. Yeah, hang tight, folks. We're heading out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. See ya.